Well, good morning all. It is officially Sunday. I stayed up fairly late last night over at the Airbnb for Fuzzle's Bigfoot, Ella EU, and the Canadian. If there's one thing I have learned, especially in this area, is if you want to get good wait times at the restaurants, wake up early. So I decided this morning that I would wake up early, get ready, go eat breakfast, and if I'm feeling tired afterwards, I'll just go back to sleep. Sunday morning, normally I would be in church right now. The missus has a full day back at home with the kiddos and all that stuff. So this is one of the longer days for her. It's going to be a long day for me as well, because after the con is over, which is, a whole thing in and of itself, I have to get all packed up. I have to be at the airport probably around 4 in the morning, so I'm going to do that. But for right now, I want to eat breakfast and I want to get myself ready for the day. So that's what I'm going to do. So we just had a little bit of lunch at a sushi place, like Japanese octopus sushi restaurant is what it's called. If you gotta know one thing about me, it's that I absolutely hate sushi. And I went to a sushi place, but the reason I went to a sushi place wasn't for the cuisine, it was for the people. We got the awesome Canadian here, he went as well. We got Ella and Fuzzles right there. There they are. And then I got to also meet two people that I've never met before. IRL. Three, but two that a lot of my following should already know. Let me see if I can do this backwards. Right back there we got Pedguin and Ada. So got to meet them, which is really cool. I was very excited to see him IRL, fanboy a little bit.
We're still here. Yo,
look at there he
what's
is.
up? There's Ada over there.
Yeah.
Give us a...
Yo, it's
There
Ada.
she is. I would ask for the Ada dab, but I'm not going to.
Go on. Do a dab.
You want to do the Ada dab for me?
Boom.
Oh, there it is. Nailed it.
Sweet. There we go.
So if you go to Ada's channel and follow, it's kind of what you get. It's a really cool thing. Wish I would have thought of it first. Going back to the convention center now, we're gonna go watch a talent show. Make me feel really awesome about how untalented I am with everything. And then we got the ending, which is like where they wrap up the entire year, not just the conference, wrap up the entire year for Twitch. 6 a.m. tomorrow, got to be at the airport and ready to fly, which really stinks because it sounds like everyone else is gonna go to breakfast. I'm getting some FOMO. Fear of missing out is what I'm getting right now.
We're gonna miss you.
I'm really gonna miss I don't like big cities. I'm really good about not being in big cities, but this is the kind of stuff. This is the reason why I do like these conventions, stuff like that in the big cities, because it's like everything's walking. You get to spend a lot of time like getting to know people, just walking between places. It's been good. It's been a really good time for me. Have you had a good time?
Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the people,
Yeah, I agree.
We live thousands of miles away from each other, and this is the one time a year we can actually see each other, so.
I think, and that to me is like almost drive enough to go, I'm definitely coming back next year.
For sure.
Because of the people. I learned a lot, which is very valuable, but the people. Like Ella. I can't just drive to her house and be like, hey, let's hang out. Aww, see? I can't just get hugs from Ella at home. I mean, this doesn't work that way. So I'll have to come back next year for sure. There's the fuzzies.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah. All right.
1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Well, guys, it's about to come to an end as far as getting to see some of my most favorite people now. Been a pleasure hanging out with this guy right here. Big, tall, lanky Canadian guy. I feel so small next to him.
This is essentially what you're seeing every time you look up at me, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't expect to have any like emotional feeling at a huge nerd conference. Hi. And that one that doesn't like necessarily always being on camera. I'm gonna miss her too. Aww. I got a hug. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not.
Oh, it looks romantic.
I'm gonna miss this one.
I know, miss you too. But
She's always the one who like comes to chat and she says, "Hello, lovelies," right? She'll say that. If you've ever been in chat, you'll see that. But I gotta tell you, this one right here, she is the lovely one. She's awesome. It's been a pleasure to actually get to know her outside of just a chat room or just on stream. So it's been a great time.
hello, lovelies.
And we will. So there it is. See, and we'll definitely. Saying this with pure confidence, we will see her next year.
Definitely.
That's a great high five. That felt good.
It's crisp.
It was. It was like a chip, or a crisp,
Biscuit.
or a biscuit. Man, I don't know what that was all about. Well, this video is officially demonetized. That's midlife. He looks nothing like a computer screen, I'm just saying.
What all Twitchcon? Yeah. This. Hoodie. And I had.
Yay! Say it ain't so. Time to nerd out. It's DJ Week. It's the guy. If I wanted to, I could go over and touch him, but I'm not going to because that's the creepy thing to do. Okay, so earlier when I was saying that we were going to be saying goodbye, I lied. We went and got some pizza. This guy right here was...
You're not leaving until I'm done with you.
That's basically kind of what happened. But he was kind enough to like buy some pizza for us, which was great. Didn't have to do that. Very kind guy. But we're gonna start walking back to the hotel area, towards my hotel area. Like I've said already in several videos, it's been a very informative thing. I think my biggest regret is the fact that I didn't do this last year. There was so much that I learned this year where it's almost like if I only would have known this stuff last year, you know? But I'm sure there's always going to be stuff like that. There's going to be learning experiences for me, things that I can do better for my audience, for you guys, and that's really what it's all about. So I'm looking forward to getting back and being able to start implementing and improving, but at the same time, hanging out with all these guys has been a lot of fun. I don't really have much more to say right now. I'm a sad Millie. That's all.